I did 180 trades and I have 0 losses. I'm full-time institutional crypto trader and my public portfolio on average earns 5% per month. Sounds impossible? Then let me show how I trade so that you can copy my strategy. Let's go! Most of the people try to predict where the price of Ethereum or Bitcoin will go. I bet where the price won't go. So this is very important. So let me show you an example. So for example, here you can see the chart of Ethereum. And as you can see here we have a strong resistance level. And the price of Ethereum already 3 times could not break through it. The most of the traders in this case could open a short position and bet that the price of Ethereum will move lower. But the price of Ethereum could also move higher, where a lot of liquidity is located. So it's very hard right now to predict how the price of Ethereum will act. So what I can do, instead of guessing where the price will go, I can just find a very high probability that the price of Ethereum will not move lower than $3,500 in the next 24 hours. And as a result, if the price of Ethereum will stay above $3,500, my bet is successful. And as you can see, already 180 bets were successful. Because there is a very high probability of more than 90% that the price of Ethereum will not drop lower than $3,500 in the next 24 hours. And based on this very high probability, I can make my bet. And this is much easier, and the probability is much higher than predict where the price of Ethereum will exactly go. And this is exactly how the institutional traders trade. But let me explain you in very simple words how does it work. So think about the car insurance. So every month you pay a fixed premium amount. And if nothing happens, the insurance company keep that money. In crypto, I sell insurance to people who are afraid that the price of Ethereum could drop below the certain price level. And if it doesn't, I keep all the premium. And each time I can decide how far away from the current market price I would like to sell this insurance to people. And as a result, I can choose how much safety I want. And let's take a look at the real example of one of my trades that I did. As the price of Ethereum was equal to $3,640, there was a very high probability, almost 90%, that the price of Ethereum in the next 24 hours will be not lower than $3,400. So that means the price of Ethereum was equal to $3,640, and I was sure that the price will not drop lower than $3,400 in the next 24 hours. And for that, I receive a premium of 0.0028 Ethereum, which is equal to almost $10. And as time passes, the price of Ethereum went even higher. And as a result, I was able to realize a nice profit. And because the crypto is very volatile, the premiums are very high. And as a result, I can make a really nice profit. And if you would like to learn more how to make profit with options, I have a full step-by-step guide for beginners. The link you will find in the description below. But let's come back to the strategy. As I said, I made 180 trades and 0 losses. But one trade went against me. This was the day when the price of Ethereum dropped a lot. And that day it was very necessary to manage the position. And as a result, after a short period of time, I was able to recover the loss that I had and also made a small profit. On my YouTube channel, I have a video where I explain in details what I did to manage this position from the loss into the profit. And as a result, a bad trade made me even a small profit. So that's why it's very important to manage a risk, find the trades with a very high probability. And following from my trade history, the probability is almost 100%. So this is not easy to achieve, but by following the right risk management and taking the right trades with a high probability, it is possible to achieve. And by the way, I'm really transparent. so that you can see all the trades and all the statistics in one of my episodes about my public portfolio. And if you would like to be up to date and find all my trades, you can also join my free Discord channel. The link you will find in the description below. There you can find the market updates, the profitability of my trades, and also chat with me. I read every single message from you. So if you would like to ask me something, just DM me in Discord and I will reply to you. And to follow this strategy, you don't need to have a hedge fund or a huge capital. For example, my public portfolio had an initial investment of $2,000. And after 6 months, with a very low risk, my capital was equal to $2,600. So that means I made a profit of $600. And this was possible because I was selling the put options. And every day collected all these small premiums consistently, every day with a very high probability of success. And as a result, after 6 months, I was able to earn a profitability on average of 5% per month. So if you would like to trade as institutional investor, then join my free Discord channel and see you in the next video. Bye!